Yes, thank you. I'll keep it here. Hi guys, can you see me now? Hello. Uh, Thank you. So the issue is IITB internet is for some reason blocking YouTube lives, and I was operating on my mobile data, जो खत्म हो गया. So I had to rush to my room and ask for my friend's mobile data. So sorry. But yes, I forgot what we were talking about. If you could quickly let me know where exactly did you lose me? Because I think I was talking and I did not know that it's not showing up on your feed. Yeah. गूगल में क्लियर नहीं हो रहा मुझे दीदी प्लीज हेल्प गो टू द वेबसाइट ऑफ जेई मेन नो not just search on Google, then you will have endless results. Go to their website and check their document. उसको पढ़ो एक बारी. Otherwise, I think you talk to Prashant, right? I'll try discussing it with him. But you should search for it also yourself. काशिफ मैथ्स के लिए तुम पूछे जा रहे हो कि क्या कुछ बताओ बट लाइक व्हाट डू यू वांट टू नो मतलब इट्स अ वेरी ब्रॉड क्वेश्चन. Everything's been pretty hectic वैष्णवी. I'm not getting time इसलिए नया वीडियो नहीं आया चैनल पे. So December first week tak it's going to be very hectic because of placements. I have tests the entire day. I have barely slept since 3 days, and yeah, the tests going on till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Then up in the morning again because you have other things to do in the day. So it's been very hectic. It's all right, Chirag. It's all right. बढ़िया आर्यन बढ़िया बढ़िया. मैथ्स में कौन से चैप्टर लीव करने चाहिए? See, that again depends on your preparation. For example, I left matrices quite a lot. Um, but you might be someone who loves doing it and is very good at it. So I can tell you how to decide it, but final decision will still be yours. Because what works for me might not work for you, right? So, what you basically have to see is again the time you have and the time that chapter will take, and will you be able to complete it to a level that if questions come in the paper, you are able to solve a decent amount. If no matter how much you prepare in the given time, the questions are going to be too tough, you're not able to do it, probably best to focus on other chapters right now and strengthen them so that you're very confident that at least in chapters say you will be able to solve. And also those chapters should have high enough weightage. ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत कम कम weightage वाले chapters you are doing and बहुत ज़्यादा weightage वाले you just completely left. So ये सब factors दिमाग में रख के you'll have to decide for yourself and plan it for yourself. Um, Anandi, I think I'll look up on it and get back to you. But please don't spam the chat. I can see your messages. I can see your messages. You don't need to spam. Different from others. I think what differently I did was again I get a lot of queries from people. Ki why previous live में also people were asking कि I don't know if you guys could hear it कि there are a lot of peers around and हमको उनसे inferiority complex हो रहा है. और people keep worrying about कि 10 chapter pending या 100 chapter pending. I was mentoring a student here at IIT who's in school right now, and yeah, they keep saying कि इतने chapters बाकी हैं, एक schedule बना के दे दो that we'll follow. You can't make a 3 month schedule, dude. Like there will be days when you'll fall sick, so your schedule will anyway get hampered. Then you'll have to make it again. So there's no point making it. You're only wasting your time working on it again and again. It's better to have short-term goals which are detailed. Long-term, you can just have an idea of it, but detailed goals only work best short time. And then again, no point worrying about how much is left. Like you can take an idea that you have to complete this much, but you need to try and understand that you need to see कि एक दिन में maximum कितना कर सकते हैं, and if you are at your maximum capacity, then you can't do anything about it, so you just have to go with the flow then. But if you feel that you could have done better and there's more which you could do by cutting down time from this overthinking, endless scrolling, just feeling lost and not acting upon it, just stuck in your thoughts, then try to cut down it and then see what's your new potential. I think that is what I did differently. It's fine, Vaishnavi. All the best for your exams. And I'm glad you came. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. ठीक है, so study well bro says बहुत time waste करता हूँ. You know that fact. What are you doing to work on it? You already know that you waste a lot of time. That is why you're not able to study. So maybe stop wasting your time and try to act on it first, and then see. And again, changing our habits will not come easy. You'll constantly get. It's like addiction. You'll constantly get attracted to wasting your time. You have to be very strong and firm and keep telling yourself, no, this is something you cannot do. Maybe try acting on it for a week and then come back and let me know how it felt. Thank you so much, Vaishnavi. Um, Sai Kiran, my important tips for JEE 2024. I think a lot of what I have been saying throughout the live are some sort of tips only. Um, Hi, Satyendra. Will be at IIT Bombay. Um, I hope your dreams come true, Kashif. All the best, all the very best. See, again, last year अगर इतना rank था और इस year लग नहीं रहा, again, what's the point of thinking about it? I have been constantly saying this throughout the life. Uh, लग नहीं रहा है तो फिर नहीं ही होगा. You need to keep thinking कि okay, I'm gonna change my जो situation of लग रहा है into actuality and constantly work to improve it and maybe challenge my life and play around with it and see what happens next. अगर अभी से बोलोगे लग नहीं रहा होएगा तो I can guarantee you नहीं होने वाला. It depends what attitude you have towards it. I'm from Chandigarh. Kashif, that's really sweet of you. Let me know if you're in Mumbai sometime. We can definitely meet up. Thank you, Satyendra. Thank you. आप तुम लोग बताओ, how has it been going, guys? How are you guys? And what is I would really love to know what is that thing that you love about this channel that will help me curate and plan out content for future. That would be great if you could just let me know what is it that you guys love the most. Thank you, Chirag. I'm glad you like the poems. I actually did. So I have a story to tell. I was about to post it also. I did not get the time. But so I will. I don't know if you guys know or not. I have been a part of NSS IIT Bombay for like throughout the 4 years. I started as a volunteer, then became the activity associate, then department head of a particular department in NSS, and then I became the overall coordinator. अब उसके ऊपर student position होता नहीं है. So now I'm not in NSS because I'm done with all the 4 tenures. But the point here is throughout the tenures we have organized a lot of events. जहाँ पे usually we call artists like every other event at IIT, and we call artists from outside. Uh, so I was typically the one who used to organize such events and thank them, give them mementos. But life actually came full circle. Yesterday, I got invited by them and I performed at a stage where I used to perform, where I used to invite other artists. And from organizing the events to actually coming there as a guest, as an artist, and performing with other fellow artists, it really, really, really felt amazing. So yeah, and a lot of motivation for doing it also came because of the love you guys showered on my videos, and I actually came to know that people are liking it, and maybe I should do it more. Although yesterday's piece was not a poem, it was more like a story which I told, but yeah, it felt great. My favorite place in IIT, I think there are a lot of favorite places, but the place which gives me the most peace has to be Lakeside, or Hostel Terrace, which has a lakeside view. That's something which really brings in peace, because otherwise the entire life here is so chaotic, so busy. Harshit, I think I answered to your query earlier also. I'm not sure if that part of the life was, was audible. Yeah, they're very mesmerizing, very mesmerizing. I do not have a plan to become like a proper poet as a career, but yes, it's not like I will not write poems. I'll do that if I feel like that's one form of expression I have figured out that I can resort to. But thanks for the compliments, Siddharth. I am currently in Mumbai. It's my hostel room. I'm sitting in my hostel. It's really hot here. I will graduate next year. This is my final year going on. So yeah, this is my last semester, last year. How can we meet after 2 or 3 years? If we happen to be in the same city, maybe I can plan a meetup. Um, Otherwise, I don't know. Hostel security, I think it's fine. Although I don't see a lot of changes if you're referring to the last video I posted. Yeah, Mumbai is great. Mumbai is great, Paki. It's awesome. I love being here. Apart from the weather and the traffic, but yeah. Is there any club for videography, photos, and editing? Absolutely, absolutely. There are clubs for everything. You have clubs for photography, videography, dance, music, even poetries, regional languages, and yeah, I think there's club for pretty much everything. That's that's nice. I just saw what Chirag wrote. Sonakshi, could you repeat your question briefly? I'm sorry, I missed it. I usually speak in Hindi. Um, yeah, I don't know why you asked that, but yeah, it, um, Anandi, because I think I already answered your question and you've been posting the same question again and again. So yeah. So about the JED advanced rank, I actually had asked a question in the previous live, which ended because of network connection. I don't mind telling my rank, but my question was, how does, like, even if I tell you my rank, how does it matter? If you can answer that, I would be happy to tell it. Why do you think you are failing in 11th JE as per in 2025? You were not serious about your preparation till now. Consistency breaks all the time. Could you let me know why do you think that happens with you, Sonakshi? Because I think the best answer is with you. If I tell you that you should think about it right now and let me know two top reasons why you think your consistency is breaking. Could you tell me that in the comments? I am a mechanical engineering student, and I don't think I love any branch specifically the most. I think every one of them have something to offer. I don't have a favorite branch as such. Sometimes mobile, sometimes man nahi karta. So for example, the first reason you have it, you need to do something about your mobile usage. Set up a lock, I don't know, give it to your parents, tell them to set up parental controls. There's so many ways. Keep it in a different room when you're studying. Put it on DND. If you're talking about YouTube पे videos देखने होते हैं पढ़ने के लिए and you get distracted, I mean, if they're not live videos, you can download them offline and turn off your internet and then watch them. So then you'll not get distracted to go to some other video and end up scrolling. So you have your answer, Sonakshi. You just really need to think more and more and question your thoughts. For example, X thought is coming, you need to start questioning why is this happening and then try to break down the reason. You'll have your answer yourself. Another, you need to understand that I cannot right away go to a website and search it. It will take time. I request you to please go on the main website. And if you don't find it, let me know later. And in the meantime, I'll try discussing it with Prashant. मैथ के लिए कौन सी बुक सॉल्व की थी? So there is no specific book which I solved for maths. I used to solve questions which my friends used to get from coaching if I'm sitting with them and I'm free. I used to discuss their doubts with them and try to get to know what they are doing wrong. There was a lot of coaching material questions which were provided, the previous year questions, mock tests. I think through a lot of tests is what I learned. I tried following certain books by heart, but that never happened for me, especially in maths. So I don't have a very specific book to recommend. I was at Laksh Institute, but only for the last 10 months of my preparation. Before that, I was not really going to any coaching. I don't think there's any competition between YouTubers in IIT Bombay. All of them are pretty sweet and they are ready to help each other out. Why people hype IIT Alumni Network? Um, I don't know about what hype you are talking about, but if you want me to talk about the IIT Alumni Network, yes, it's pretty great because even now, if I graduate, we have so much love for the institute, and we have seen ourselves struggle and we relate to our juniors. So whenever they approach us, most of the seniors are pretty helpful, and they really want the best for the juniors as well, and establish a culture where everyone's helping each other and help them out in any way possible. And since the alumni network is so vast in terms of careers as well, you will see people in design, you will see people in engineering, in tech, in coding, in consulting, in product, in startups, everywhere. So it's a pretty varied experience network as well. So anyone who wants to do anything will have some seniors to always fall back onto, if that is what you were asking, Pranshu. How many hours should we study in last months? See again, there will be people who study 4 hours a day and still crack J. There will be people who study 16 hours a day and still crack J. You again need to see what works best for you, and see how much time you're wasting in a day, which could have actually been used up in used for study, and try converting them into useful hours instead of lazy hours, and try and see every day how much more can it be, how much more can it be, while making sure your health is not getting compromised and you're not getting burnt out. For example, there's no point sitting 10 hours on a subject every day, like on a single subject the entire day. Your brain cannot function like that. You need to give it a break, maybe switch between tough subjects and lighter subjects. Take 2 hours of tough subject with 1 hour of lighter subject. Basically keep alternating, don't sit on something for a huge stretch. um, how to speak English like me, I think that just comes with practice. Yeah, we keep learning. You'll still find someone who's speaking better English than me. Yeah. Does IIT affected by IQ? I didn't get this question. How to get stressed for studying for a long time? Why do you want to get stressed? You should be focused, I think, should be the right question. Stress is never going to help you. You can study more with much more calmness and patience, and that is going to help you more rather than what you study when you're stressed. If you reattempt the test and you score decent marks, probably you need to analyze your test. Like, if you don't know what's happening, go sit, and when you reattempt it, try to figure out what did you think differently right now versus what you thought in the exams, and make notes out of it. You should keep a notebook for your test analysis and revise them before going for another test, so that you have revised what mistakes you did in the previous test and you don't repeat it in future in the next test. Live sessions on every weekend for just 30 minutes for the same time. So actually, if you would have asked this after December, maybe I would have tried. Currently, I cannot really comment. I mean, today also, it was so tough for me to take out time because I do not get time to call my parents, my family, and even sleep. So I cannot assure you, but I can keep that into consideration and try. But yeah, let me just, yeah, I just want to clear it out that my schedule is running pretty hectic till at least December first week because of placements. I have a younger sister. She's in class 10th right now. If you talk about मैंने online तैयारी की थी या offline, I think it was a mix. So this is one like this aspect of my J story cannot be told, I think, in less time, but I can try to give you an overview. Um Back in class 11th, there was a time when I was studying from Byju's. There was a time when I was studying from Robomate, which was Lakshya's app, and was trying to watch their free lectures. There was a time when, yeah, I was looking for YouTube. I used to go to my friends who were going to coaching. I tried a lot of things because I was not going to coaching back then. Yeah, then I think I changed a lot of coaching institutes. I went to multiple of them, and sometimes for just a few days and then did not like it. Or if I went, there was not enough competition for me to, maybe it was like there's one coaching institute, but people in my batch did not score more. So it started, um, what started happening was, I'm getting marks even without studying, and I'm like on the first or second rank. So I think that will kill my, you know uh, will not give me any challenge per se, and if I don't get challenged, I don't think that I'll be able to do my best. So yeah, it took me a lot of time to figure out my strategy. So I've done both online offline. Even after I settled at one coaching institute, I did used to refer YouTube for if I, wanted to clear my doubts or stuff. I don't think it's just about IQ. It's also about your calmness, your composure, your patience. Um, there will be people with I can guarantee there will be people in with very high IQ in other colleges as well. But I think what sets us different is the way we tackle things and the attitude which we have towards them, which is also something which matters. Um, Again, yeah. Can we see IIT Bombay from your window once? You'll just see random, I don't know, that's just windows of people's rooms. I'm not sure if I should be showing that. I can show you the corridor. I can try that. Wait, I can try showing you the corridor maybe. But I cannot roam around because, again, the internet will go and this live will end then, and I don't want another glitch. But, but yeah, this is how the corridor looks. And so that's my friend watching my live right in front, right in the front room. But yeah, this is the corridor. See, again, I think most of the people do not understand is no decision is good or bad, and even if it was a bad decision, you can always work around things. For example, taking mechanical was a good decision for me. I still feel it was a good decision, and maybe as a fresher I wanted to branch it into CS, but now I think I'm glad that I did not branch it into CS or elec. And even after thinking that being into mechanical was a good decision, I am not thinking of pursuing a career in it. So even that is not going to make, even one good decision is not making life easy for me. I still constantly need to start, constantly need to update my skill sets or my experience or try to talk to newer people according to what I want to do in life currently. So if you ask taking the civil in IIT is a good decision or not, again a very subjective question. Cannot say that as a yes or no. Research culture at IIT Bombay for UGs. It's pretty great. I have seen UG people also do really amazing research work, even get, so there's this thing in our institute, the undergraduate research awards. A lot of people get that, and I have not like read upon those, but I'm pretty sure there will be UGs who might have even written research papers and stuff. So yeah, the professors here are really helpful, and yeah, it's pretty good. Hostel is not co-ed, guys. It's not co-ed. uh, I am sitting for mostly non-core profiles for placements, although I'm not sure if I want to do you know do a job in the longer run. I want to do something of my own, so I'm figuring it out. But till then, I need some financial stability. So I'm gonna sit for placements at least, and while I'm working in a job, try to figure out what I really want to do in life. Exam night outs, yes. Um, so there was, so I had a midsem a while back, I think around September, and I had not attended any lecture of the course. Probably something I should not be saying on live here, but yeah, I did not attend any lectures of the course because the schedule was pretty hectic, and I felt the that particular uh, courses classes were not effective enough, and there was no attendance also. But then midsem में पढ़ के तो जाना था, so I started at 2 a.m. in the night studying for the exam. Had an exam at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and I finished half a book. I don't know how I did it. It was pretty stressful, not good for my health definitely, but yeah, that is how we do it at times. Can't give a room tour right now, guys. I am not prepared for it. It's not in a good state. That's glad to hear, Dipesh. Yes, patience is really important. I'm glad that you want to work on it. Just a second, guys. My laptop will get discharged. Let me put it on charge. Some other time room tour, not today. कितने ईयर के क्वेश्चंस लगाए थे जेई मेंस के लिए? आई डिड समथिंग, वो आता है ना अरियंत का कोई तो 38 years और 40 years वाला. I did that towards the end of my preparation. And there's always a tip which my teachers used to give it. I don't know if you've heard it or not. Don't attempt very recent papers while practicing. For example, if you are appearing for JEE 2024, do not practice questions from, let's say, 2018 to 2024. Keep that for mock tests and actually sit and give those exams in uh, in time slots which usually are there for JEE, and do it like a mock exam. Don't practice those questions. Keep it for the end. Otherwise, when you give mock exams, mostly those questions will come and you've already seen them. So that testing will not be efficient or like true analysis of what you've prepared. Physics में questions कहाँ से किए थे? Again, it was a mix. I did HC Verma, pretty late though. I did my HC Verma in class 12th, even 11th wala HC Verma I did very late in class 12th. I did NCRT also. There was a very favorite book of mine जो मुझे कहीं से तो मिली थी, and for physics. I didn't use it for questions, but उसके अंदर concepts बहुत अच्छी तरह से explained थे. I don't remember the book name, but it was this thick. I'll see if I go back home someday and find it and can tell the name. I don't remember the name. It was not a very popular book. Some average book, but was really good at theory. Honey water. How do you know about honey water though, Kashif? Although my mom scolds me for not doing it, I have honey right in front of me, but I've not been having it. I should. And if my mom watches it here, she's probably gonna scold me for not doing it because she says this every day that you're not taking it. And that she'll call Mohit sir to complain about it, but I've not been able to keep up with that. But I still have honey in front of me, hoping that someday I'll continue that practice. But yes, again, Kashif, if you could tell me, how do you know about the honey water thing? एचसी वर्मा के सोल्यूशन कहाँ से किए? मेरे क्वेश्चन नहीं बनते तो बुक करना छोड़ देता हूँ. Again, an attitude which you need to rectify. You can't just leave questions. For instance, a fun story. There was a question which I spent 3 months on. Never asked for a solution. 3 months I spent on it, and after 3 months I could finally solve it all by myself. And it was a very tough question. A question which Mohit sir had told me that I should probably not solve, even try to solve. So I took that as a challenge. Ki how could you say that this question is so tough and you are so sure that I'll not be able to solve it कि मेरा attempt करने से पहले you are telling me no point attempting it, just take solution from Ritika. She solved it last year. So I set it as a challenge for myself that I will not ask Ritika, and I waited 3 months to solve that question, and then I came up with a solution. Actually, two kinds of solution for it. So yeah, that was a fun incident from my J story and something I was really proud of. Quota best or home for JE coaching? People can do well from both. Again, depends on how you do it. I don't know Shubh, University Physics Hakini. I really have no idea what was the name of the book. I'll have to see it and then only be able to tell if it was that book. Everything comes with its own challenges, but yeah, it's not necessary कि कोटा जाओगे तो ही जेई होगा. You can do it from home as well. All right, guys. So it's 11:22 right now. I'm here for a couple, like for a while. But before we end this, there's something I really want to ask. I was asking you guys, what do you like about my videos, and what is it which you would want to watch next, and what is it which makes you stay tuned to this channel, so that I can keep in mind for future. Quant company visit this year. Yeah, they are. There are a lot of quant companies which have been coming up, and yeah, they were open for mechanical. I'm not sure if all of them, but yeah, mechanical also had quant roles. Um, every 15 days live, I am not sure about that, but I can try. J videos. I have some. I can show you a sneak peek. I was actually thinking of making a video on it. I think I'll make a video on it because a lot of people will get misguided if I show it right now. I'll do it HSM, but I was about to show you a book. I'll show it later. I think 3 months are enough to do an HC Verma. I mean, if you're targeting JEE mains, HC Verma is good for basics. So maybe do some per day. Just put up some slot every day. Yes, I know Rushi is my junior. Which AR one are you talking about? I'm friends with Pranav. So Pranav was from my like um I think half of his coaching he did from my coaching institute and then he shifted. But yeah, I know them. It's not compulsory to do HCM. Obviously, no one's coming at your home and you know hounding you. Ki, why did you solve HC Verma? But I think it's a good book to clear your basics. So might as well try. I know Vineet. I know Vineet because he's a friend of my NSS junior, Sritam. They're pretty good friends. So yeah, I know Vineet. I actually don't like saying कि 11th बर्बाद है because I think you can always make it better. अगर बर्बाद बोलोगे फिर तो सच में बर्बाद है. Depends on how you say it. हाँ तो why do you think वो 10 दिन तक नहीं कर पाते विवेक? Um, Again, come up with top two reasons why do you think you don't do it. Oh yes, so for geometry, I think I did Cengage maths for with geometry, but vectors and I think vectors also I did that. Vectors and geometry. एक poem अभी. I am not used to doing it impromptu. Which poem do you want to hear? I only have two poems though. I did apply for chemistry Olympiad back in J. I see Garima quite often in the hostel. I see her a lot, although we haven't really talked. But yeah, I see her a lot. My favorite. I can do the Dear Dad poem if you want. सो बैकलॉग के लिए ना, सी, इफ तुम बैकलॉग करोगे करंट छोड़ दोगे तो करंट बैकलॉग बन जाएगा. So you need to keep a balance. Maybe it's like 70-30 proportion or some proportion which suits for you. Keep a large portion for your current and then a small portion for clearing backlog simultaneously and plan your day according to it. I was in Laksh Institute for the last 10 months of my preparation. Um, I refer to mostly Sir's notes and whatever books he used to say. There was not one book I used for chemistry Olympiad. There was parts of a lot of books, like some part which was good in some book. कितने आज पढ़ते थे, आई नेवर केप्ट अकाउंट. आई अगेन जस्ट सॉ कि पूरे दिन में क्या बेसिक एक्टिविटीज होती है. आई हैव टू ट्रैवल टू कोचिंग, आई हैव टू ईट, आई हैव टू गो टू स्कूल, आई हैव टू बेथ, आई हैव टू स्लीप. इसके अलावा जब जब टाइम मिला एंड आई फील लाइक स्टडिंग आई डू. सो आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी आवर्स वाज इट. Just a second. JD Lee, yeah, I did refer to it for inorganic. It did give me a broader idea, but I think it would be a better idea to start from basics. And I think NCRT is a pretty good book. You should go through it thoroughly for inorganic first, and then proceed on to other books. It's a very underrated book, the NCRT, but it has a lot of information which you should be familiarized with. Again, Vivek, डर के क्या point है? Again, it's not going to help you out. You can take inspiration and try to do more, but stress लेके कोई point नहीं है. Oh yes, I did make short notes. Um, I used to make notes which were like long notes, and then when I used to revise my notes, उसका एक shorter version बनाती थी. आते आते आई थिंक मैंने 3-4 वर्जन बनाए थे नोट्स के. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लास्ट डेज के लिए वेरी क्विक नोट्स, मतलब वो नोट्स नहीं थे, देयर वाज जस्ट पॉइंटर्स. अगेन अ फनी थिंग, सो मेरे से ना चीज़ें रट्टे नहीं मारी जाती थी. आई वॉज नेवर गुड एट क्रैमिंग स्टफ. सो स्पेशली वो जो केमिस्ट्री का इनका चैप्टर होता है ना यार, जिसमें फ्लोराइड के परसेंटेज, मरीन, I forgot the name of the chapter, but the last chapter in which there are a lot of fluorides के concentration, पानी में oxygen का concentration, etc. etc. This kind of syllabus. That उसमें बहुत स्टार्ट्स थे. तो जे मेंस के आई थिंक 1-1.5 हफ्ता पहले मैंने अपने वॉशरूम में पोस्टर्स चिपका दिए थे. सो इफ आई एम ब्रशिंग इन द मॉर्निंग, मिरर के ऊपर पोस्टर्ट लगा विद फ्लोराइड कंसंट्रेशंस ऑफ आई डोंट नो एक्स थिंग्स, टीथ में कितना फ्लोराइड होता है, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा, सो रैंडम परसेंटेजेस. So yeah, that's a fun thing which I did. Crazy thing, I think. If I'm sitting in the washroom, there was another posted by the walls. I'm revising it. If I'm yeah, near the switchboard also. So if I'm waking up in the morning, I'm turning on the switch, or like I'm going to bed, I'm turning it off. So वहाँ पे भी एक posted था. So basically, I found areas which I used to visit daily. तो वो daily revise करके. So inorganic is best if you revise it multiple times rather than spend once for a long span. Do short spans but do it multiple times. Okay, 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 यार spam मत करो यार. I'll say the poem. I'll say the poem. I actually asked if you want to listen to the Dear Dad poem. That I can do. Again, Vivek, अभी तक books नहीं की. You can do it now. You still have 3 months. So you still have a chance for selection if you work for it. If you say मुश्किल है तो फिर नहीं होगा. Yes, environmental chemistry. It was a real pain. Thanks for the chapter name. Okay, I don't remember the poem by heart. Let me take it out. So this is the diary I usually write my pieces in. Chemistry के लिए I mostly did a VK Jaiswal for inorganic, but मतलब JEE मेंस के लिए it's best to do cover NCRT first. मतलब I was keeping JEE advanced in mind, so I did VK Jaiswal, I did MS Chauhan, and I did this thing. What was the name? N Avasthi. These three books I solved by heart. Just a second, I'm finding the poem. For maths and physics, I never had a specific book. Mm. So yeah, here's the poem. Dear Dad, listen up. I've got something to say. It's time we talked in a different way. I see you work so hard every single day, but it's alright to take a break, okay? Your favorite show, some self care. It's fine. We're not just working, you're mine. We're not just kids, we are family, strong and true, to support, to listen, to carry burdens with you. It's absolutely okay if for once everything isn't perfect for us. Perfection's not the goal, it's your joy that we chase. Your well being is what we value, your smile we embrace. We understand that you, like all of us, have your moments of vulnerability. You're more than a provider, you're beloved father. Your needs and desires don't ever bother. We love you endlessly, through highs and through strife. You're a human too. Please share your life. ठीक है अभी खुश I did the poem. I am not used to doing it as a impromptu, but ठीक है you guys make me do it. I did my internships at a lot of companies. I worked with Unacademy also. I worked with Vedantu. I worked with Mahindra. I worked with a US based, Chicago based startup as well. And I worked with a startup based in Gurgaon as well named Sunroof. No, I'm not graduated. I wish I had, but this is my final year going on one more, like almost a year to go. हाँ जाके पढ़ लो guys. Yeah, I actually didn't want to work full time in the companies I interned at. I wanted something different. So yeah, PPO was not a question. That's so sweet of you, Prajwalita. I hope we're able to meet. Let me know if you're around. We can definitely meet. All the best. Akshat, you could ask here if it's fine, but yes, you can text me on Instagram, but I'm not really active on Instagram DMs. So yeah. Good night, Veela. Thank you for joining in for the live. It was great to interact. I mean, you can always support me. I would love that, Chirag. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing it. But thanks for the support. Reddit during preparation. Is that a thing I'm not aware of? Like, is there some J section on Reddit? But no, I don't think I was on Reddit during my preparation. I think I came to know about Reddit when I was in college. I'm still not on Reddit though. ठीक है Vivek, everyone gets stressed. It's pretty normal, but don't let it bother you too much. Feeling stressed is normal unless it starts hampering your work. Thank you, Prajwalita. Thank you so much. ठीक है. A startup idea आएगा तो I'll go for sure. Currently, I don't have any plans. But again, thanks. Do you agree that an above average IQ is necessary in order to be good at maths and JEE? I think maths is also more about practice. Maybe a good IQ person will require less practice, but uh, a lesser IQ person with more practice might be able to balance it. And I think it can also be improved with a lot of uh, work you've been doing on yourself. For example, you asked about Sudoku puzzles. Yeah, you need to think a lot harder, but if someone has been doing it since quite a long time, your brain is trained to be better at it. Ankita दी को live में बुलाइए ना please if possible. Guys, Ankita is not in my room. She's in Bangalore right now. And yeah, she left me alone. I'm crying here. But I'll let her know that you guys wanted her in the live. But yeah, she's not in Mumbai right now. She's actually graduated. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you. Have a good night. How to understand rotational motion by studying? I don't know. She was here for like she had her training or like something were going on in Mumbai, so she was staying with me. But she graduated. She was a BTech student. तो उसका डिग्री हो गया. Most of my batchmates have graduated. मेरा dual degree है तो I'm stuck here for another year. Uh, okay, Akshat, I don't know about a lot, but if you're eligible for it, you can go for it definitely. But I don't have a lot of idea about it. My best friend, the friend who's watching my live in the next room. Hi, Saloni. But I have other best friends too. Uh, आप वैसे general वो package of Ankita दी. I myself don't know उसका कितना package है. Never talked about it. I actually believe in knowing about the work people do because mostly everyone is earning enough to keep their basic expenses sorted. So, as far as your survival is protected, you're able to handle your expenses. Beyond that, I don't think package matters. So, yeah, she's doing good in life. I'm happy about it. प्रशांत भैया लाइव में आ सकते हैं क्या? He is in his hostel right now, which is far away from my hostel. My hostel is the first hostel of the institute, and his hostel is the last hostel of the institute. So I don't know. I don't think he can join the live right now. Saloni is busy doing her work right now. I don't want to disturb her. Ragging? I don't think so. Our campus is pretty good in that terms. People support each other. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna take last couple of questions. Um, because I really need to go work and sleep after that. Uh, um, a secret? I don't know. uh, Thanks, Ehsan. I wish you all the best. I hope you come to IITB. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, last couple of questions, guys. I need to go after this, and the internet will also vanish. I don't want to use up entire internet of my friend's phone. So Saksham asks, is it actually very nice and peaceful once you get to a place you wanted to be at, as in your college after J? Yes, it definitely feels great. But as a senior, I just want to say that that's not the end of your dreams. I mean, I am happy that, for example, let's say if I was very happy about my 10th class marks, I was very happy then. But like within a year, I had other concerns like JE. I did that. I came here again. A good thing. Felt good for a while, but now I have obviously future plans to worry about. And now I'm constantly trying my best to achieve them. Even they are not easy. Even we guys struggle like you guys. Just the struggle is different. You are struggling for an exam. We are struggling for our future aspirations. Um, it does feel good when you achieve them, but after a point, you have other future aspirations to worry about. I am glad you liked it, Akshat. Good night. It's all right. I don't know your name though. The username is it's me. Uh, but it's fine. You are here now. I'm glad that you joined in. Thank you so much, Chirag. Thank you. All the best to you too. Good night, Joe. And yeah, guys, if you actually like the content, I usually don't say this often, but please feel share the channel with your friends, and they can also join in if they want to, if they like it. Um, yeah, that would really help me and keep me motivated to keep posting new content. Yeah, and help me also grow. Okay, last 10 minutes since Chirag is requesting so much. Any questions which I missed before? Yes, IITB does have free Wi-Fi. Although I cannot comment if that Wi-Fi works all the time. It's a real pain to stick to that Wi-Fi, but yes, does most of our job. A meetup, which city? Currently, I'm in Mumbai, but yeah, which city? Would love to do meetups. Mumbai? Oh, you guys are in Mumbai. Which area? We can definitely do it post December. That's so sweet of you, Ehsan. That's so sweet. I wish the same for you as well. If there are enough people in Mumbai, we can definitely do it. I am here in IIT for till next year, probably till around June. After that, I don't know what life has for me. Yeah, if I think if we get around 10-15 people in Mumbai, we can definitely do a meetup. And yeah, I'm from Chandigarh, Prajwalita. ऑर्गेनिक समझ नहीं आ रही दीदी, सिर्फ मेंस लेवल तक ही आ रही है, कहाँ से करूँ? Yeah, I was lucky to have Mohit sir. I don't know if he's posted videos on organic chemistry online. Maybe you can check that out. With practice, Kashif, I believe that you'll also be able to converse in English very well. I used to be a very shy person, if you want to know a secret. So I was a very shy person in school. I had stage fear. I think even in my very first performances right now, people didn't notice it, but I know from inside how nervous I was, and I was literally shivering. But yeah, people didn't get to know that's good for me, but I was shivering. So I'm working on it. I'm doing better, and I'm hoping that I'll do much better. So similarly, I think you can also get better at it. Oh, that's nice, Chirag. That you stay in Chandigarh. पार्टी चाहिए तुमको 10K की होने तो दो, और मैं पार्टी दूंगी कैसे तुम लोगों को, पहले ये बताओ. My favorite was chemistry. That I'm sure about. I loved chemistry. I still love it. I have not been in touch with chemistry a lot, obviously. But yeah, chemistry will always have my heart. Okay, San, I'll remember your name. And I hope you come here soon. The last 5 minutes, guys, and I'm gonna go. I'm barely earning right now, Chirag. I don't have any other channel. I do have an Instagram account. If you have friends who use Instagram, or if you use Instagram. Currently, I have not decided on a public email yet. Um, can you let me know for what do you need the email ID? If it's something that a lot of people need, I can put that up. Prajwalita. My name is Prakriti Mehta. Saurabh. Saurabh is not my name. Saurabh is the person who asked the question. Uh, IIT से कुछ stories. There are many. Anything specific you would want to ask? My first day at IIT, I was annoyed by the rains, Mumbai rains. That's funny. So my father had come here to drop me. Me and my father, we landed in Mumbai, and it was raining very heavily. I had no idea that Mumbai rains could be this bad. And so it's like we are in the car and we are trying to come to IIT, एंड आई कुड लिटरली सी यहाँ पे बारिश हो रही है, लाइक कार के लेफ्ट साइड पे बारिश हो रही है और राइट साइड पे नहीं हो रही है. So that was interesting, and then it was shifting from this side to this side, and then we came here. Oh, so my first day at hostel, I actually got locked in my room. I was stuck. So my father was living in a room outside IIT, and he was supposed to come early morning. So I woke up at 6 a.m. and my roommate had not come to IIT yet, so I was the only one staying in room. And I tried opening the latch, and it was not opening. I did that for 15 minutes, not opening. So I did a lot of things. I banged my door so much. I was shouting, "Is there anyone in the wing? I'm stuck. Can you please help me out?" No response. There were not a lot of people in the wing back then because I'd come pretty early. Then I called my dad that I'm stuck. I cannot come out. So what to do now? So I think he told me to video call him, and I had a pretty heavy lock with me, and he taught me a trick and told me how to you know fix the latch. So I made a hammer out of that heavy lock and hammered the latch, and I think finally it opened up. Yeah. So that was my first day at IIT. And then my dad was so annoyed with Mumbai Rains that he was like, तुझे IIT दिल्ली लेके जा रहा हूँ, I'm cancelling your admission from IIT Bombay. And I was like, no, you cannot do this to me. But yeah, that is how my day one at IIT was. The rains are pretty bad here during that time. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. One last question I'm gonna take. A short one, please, not a long one. And not related to Jay, please. I think I spoke a lot about Jay during the live. Uh, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for DM Prajwalita. Um, okay. If you have someone in the family who has an Instagram, you can try reaching me out on Instagram. Otherwise, okay, I'll keep this into consideration and try and keep an email on the channel if you want to connect. That's considerate of you, Chirag. Yes, I'm very sleepy. But I have work to do. I'll probably work after the live. Thanks for joining in, guys. Thanks, Prajwalita. Thanks, Chirag. Thanks, Kashif. Thanks, Ehsan. Again, I don't know your name. It's me, the username. Thanks, Bhakti. Thanks, Hemant, Rajdeep, Abhi, Coding Booster, Saurabh, uh, Chanchal. Next live, I don't know. 5,000 subscribers? Maybe. Yeah. I'll try to remember you, Chirag. Chirag from Chandigarh. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the live. Take care. All the best for your exams. People who are done with their exams are doing different things in life right now. I wish you the best for your future. And I hope you all stay happy. Diwali is coming up, festive season is coming up. I wish you for all the festivities which are coming. Happy Diwali. It was Dasera. Belated Happy Dasera. Um, yeah, all sorts of things. And I really enjoyed that a lot of people tuned in today. I honestly did not expect this much people, but yeah, it felt great. Yes, Ashwin, what do you want to ask? I enjoyed the live. I enjoyed the live. It was great to interact with you guys finally. Yeah. Ashwin, do you have something to say? Otherwise, I'm gonna end the live in a minute or so. You should also go sleep, guys. It's pretty late in the night. Ashwin, that's a very bad question to ask. If you can compare, prepare for any exam in 6 months, um, you can't answer it that like that. It depends on a lot of factors. You can try your best, and nothing is impossible. I did my J in 10 months, so yeah, it's not like it's impossible. Everything's always it's always worth a shot if you really want to do it. So yeah, I think we can take that as an ending note and a message to end the life. And Mohit sir, last time I went met during July when I was in Bangalore. I was working with Arvind sir, Mohit sir, Tarun back then. Yeah, Shivam, Neeraj. I'm 22 right now. Thanks, Besak from Odisha. Thanks for joining. A lot of teachers taught me, and they're countless. But towards the end of my preparation, it was mostly Abhay sir, Vinay sir, Gagan sir, Mohit sir, Surendra sir. Mm, Serena ma'am really helped me with my English boards, and uh, yeah, Rohit sir. A lot of people. The list is endless. Harpreet sir also. 32 नहीं है मेरी एज 22 है इतना बुढ़ा मत बनाओ मेरे को भी. It's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. You can always try your best, Ashwin, and I wish you the best, all the strength, all the motivation, all the patience to do it. वाह अभी 52 बना दो तुम मुझे नाइस. ये सब काम तुम मोहित सर के साथ किया करो यार मेरे साथ नहीं. या दादी ओके फाइन. इतना जेई का बुलवा के मेरे पास दादी बना दे तुमने कब से ज्ञान दिलवाया यार. Anyway, guys, it's 12. It's pretty late in the night. Please go sleep, have fun studying, do your best. Don't get lost into random overthinking. Worrying is not gonna help you. Your actions are gonna do. And yeah, peace out. Chalo. Bye.